Alright, I've been talking about things that really confuse me in America, but today, let's be fair. Because there are actually a lot of good things I genuinely love about living here. Some things really shocked me, but in a good way. So if you think this is going to be another complaining video, relax, come on, stop. So today we are basically appreciating America. Moving to a new country is not easy. You notice everything because of course you're not used to it, so you must notice it. The good, the weird, the confusing. But one thing I've learned about America, it's very easy to focus on the negatives, just like I said, and completely ignore the things that actually make life better, if that makes sense. So today I'm correcting that. Let's start with this one because wow, people are polite. They greet you. They actually want to help. There was this time, it was during winter. I didn't have my license by then, my driver's license by then. But well, we are allowed to use our driver's license. In this case, I mean, I was allowed to use my Kenyan driver's license for a year. Within that year, you must process the driver's license of the state you live in, right? I just gotten my first job, and it was during the time the hiring process takes a lot. You need to go for medical checks and blah blah blah. And now I was driving myself to the hospital where I was supposed to have my tests done. It was a TB test, if I'm not wrong. The TB test is not even necessary in this story. Well, I got to that hospital and I got stuck. Nimekwama! Acha, nimekwama. The thing is, I was looking for a parking lot. Nilikuwa natafuta place ya kupark, right? Now, remember, I'm new. I'm learning every This was my 3rd month of living in America. And I was actually new on the wheels. Because in Kenya, I wasn't driving. In UK, I never drove. So I forgot everything about driving. And that is not even the point. Because at that point, I was already good with, not like everything, but at least I could try. I couldn't really cause those stupid accidents people cause. I could interpret the lights and whatever, just the basics. I was good. Fine. Mimi naingia natafuta parking. Unapata place ingine wameweka hapo in bold, they meant to communicate, do not park here, this is meant for the medical staff, this is meant for blah. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? So now I get to another parking lot. Remember, it's during winter, snow is wild, imefika tu huku. So nikaona kuna parking lot pale, nikaingiza gari hapo, and nikienda hivi I never saw any pause, so I was like, so I think that is the place I should park my car. And immediately I park, and in fact nilipark vizuri, smart, sijai park hivyo. Naingia tu hivi naona hapo, wakasema sijui what only, there was something. Is this name only? Was it staff only or whatever? And I was like, I'm not even supposed to park here now. Why am I gonna park? Remember, I'm now late for an hour just searching for where to park. So nikasema acha nitoe gari. And nikaona barabara. So it was like nimepark place kama hii and then kuna barabara inapita hivi. So I was like, acha nitoe gari niende nitafute tu place ingine. So I just decided to go and roadside park. Because kuna that place, hiyo place nilikuwa nimepark opposite kuna supermarket. And then kuna roadside parking hapo. I was like, let me just go roadside park hapo and then I go about my business and evil. So it wasn't even like a shortcut. Ile tu niliona napitia, but snow imekava hiyo place yote. I can't really tell hapa kuna mtaro ama kuna, you already know niliingia kwa mtaro. And it's like a curb, you know a curb, hiyo kitu ina separate road, it's kitu ya ni concrete, it separates. Like niliingia, wewe jua tu niliingia kwa mtaro, siwezi toka, kwenda mbele ngumu, kurudi nyuma ngumu. So I was stuck. Whom do I call at that point? And then this guy, okay, I was there again for an extra hour and I was like, napigia nani? I called the police. Don't judge me, I was new. I called the police, nikawambia, my car is stuck. Now, I don't know by good or bad luck. Of course it's bad luck, but okay, there was an accident. Bad luck to them, but kulikuwa na hiyo. So of course, wanaulizanga, once you call that emergency line, wanakuuliza if kuna mtu ako hurt or something like that, so that maybe ambulance inakuja inachukua huyo mtu and Evil. So of course nobody was hurt. I was hurt maybe psychologically, but I wasn't hurt. At least I didn't have an accident. So akaniambia I should wait wamalizane na hizo mambo na accidents and blah blah. Alikuwa tu waliojambia tu ni mgeni ata figure out. Nilingoja for like 2 months. Remember, I have an appointment to catch. Hata in fact hiyo time nafaa kwenda kwa appointment. Hiyo time ishapita and I'm still waiting. Siwezi acha gari hapo cause ni hapa tu hospitali iko tu hapa. Siwezi acha gari hapo niende hospitali. Ikipatikana hapo it will be towed away. So I decide, fast forward to maybe 3+ hours of me struggling and whatever. Nikasema hii gari naacha hapa naenda kutafuta cause nimekwambia super iko tu hapo karibu. Supermarket kuna kwanga na choo za free. So ni mimi nikimbia super haraka nikojoe nirudi kama gari yangu bado haijakuwa towed. And every time nilikuwa naona gari ya polisi ikipita I'm like, oh ni mimi nakujua. Si mimi. So nikienda hivi I meet someone. Remember by the my car imeingia kwa barabara nusu. So hakuna gari inaweza pita hapo. Gari zilikuwa zinakuja hivi zinarudi. So nikitoka hivi nikienda super, I meet this guy and he asks me, alikuwa na truck. He had a truck. He asked me, is that your car? And I tell him, it's my car. You got stuck? Let me figure out how I can help you. Just go back and wait for me. Nikarudi hapo. And then alikuja na kamba akafunga truck yake. Akona good truck hivi. Akafunga truck yake. In fact, before then we had some gentlemen who came over. Walikuwa wanajaribu kupush your car but wakaona ni kama I was spoiling it because like I said, gari imeingia kama katikati hivi. Cab ni hivi. Mtaro iko hapa. Hiyo mtaro ndo barabara. You get? So gari imeingia kwa barabara na hii matako iko huku sasa huku kwa parking. You get what I'm saying? Sasa if I try driving mbele kuna vile nagwara hapa chini. If I try driving nyuma the same thing. So now I can't drive mbele. The only option at that point ni gari ikuje kuwa towed, right? Nikaangalia online how much they charge to tow gari. It was just crazy. The amount was crazy. And I was just 3 months here nianze kulipa vitu hizi. Fine. So how wakaenda cause now they couldn't help me. Wakaniambia tu call a tow company, maybe my insurance or whoever. Kaambia nimecall police. Wakasema okay fine, they'll be here to help you out. So now I'm with this guy mwenye anakuja kunisaidia. So of course ameshafunga gari yangu and then he tells me to drive na reverse. I try akasema hapana, no, it's gonna be impossible driving this way. In fact, you are going to spoil your car. So akaenda mbele ya gari yangu akaniambia now what you do, nipeleke steering hivi like hivi and then nikanyage tu mafuta proper. Nilipeleka hadi mwisho like huku side na nikakanyaga mafuta gari iliende karuka kwa hiyo mta. And then it was like, you see that second Kenya you can't explain. This guy is trying to tell me nirudisha hii ukumbia. Okay, I didn't cause any accident. By the way, everyone there, sasa when this guy is struggling to, people usually don't stare at others unless they must, but ati uko na mashida mtu anakuja ku stare at you. People have things to do. So the very few people in walikuwa na Peter, they were very curious about what was going on. And then there's this lady. Nimeshaingia kwa mtaro and then nisha balance gari and then it's what I'm just trying to say is this guy really saved my ass. He never even asked for my name. He never asked for my number. You know what I'm saying. Men in Kenya don't just help ladies anyhow. Oh! This guy never even bothered. He never even bothered. In fact, hata kungoja nimwambia asante because now I had to get somewhere to park ndio nikuje nimwambia asante. Narudi kumwambia asante ashatoa gari nikafanya tu hivi What? People genuinely want to help. I'm not saying that Kenyan men can't genuinely help, but a majority of Kenyan men ukisaidiana lazima there's gonna be something in return. Lazima. Lazima uchukue namba, lazima ufeel your help yako ili kusaidia. Kenyan men mnafanyanga hivyo. And change, mwache ujinga, msaidia wasichana tu bila. Olisia mwingine alimwagia mwingine acid. That's wrong. Can we talk about customer service? Top tier. My country specific, not everyone, but most people in the customer service department. It doesn't matter where. It could be in the hospital. It could be just anywhere you have to serve a customer. Hey, some of you misbehave. Some of you always feel that you are, I don't know how you're like small gods who have to be worshipped for you to deliver that service or whatever. Ugh. As somebody who was in and out of the hospital the whole of last year, you see, you can be served in a hospital and hadi unaweza tamani kuwa mgonjwa, but now, you know what I'm saying, unaweza tamani kuwa tu mgonjwa because you know you're going to, hey, Wakenya mnagombanisha wagonjwa. Unaweza gombanishwa hadi upone. And it's not just about, we have so many good people in Kenya who are offering services, you know, so don't get mixed up, but you also know what I'm saying, especially hospitality. Some of you misbehave, if not most of you. These government offices, hey, why would you do that? So this is just tied to the fact that I said people here genuinely want to help. So in this case, the person knows their job and they genuinely want to do that job. They are going to give you the best service. Of course, not all. Kuna kwanga na kale kamoja tu, but I'm talking about the majority. Ukiingia hapo, like whenever you go somewhere, utakuwa na hautafikiria tena kwenda place ingine. That is the point. Hautafikiria kwenda, like the hospital nilikuwa naenda last year. The whole of last year nilikuwa mgonjwa. The hospital nilikuwa naenda last year. I don't want to change. Because I still want to be served by those nurses. I mean, kichwa iniumeko tu nirudi hapo because I want them. But now when I think about the bills, I'm like, I'm good. And people in the customer service also understand they can be wrong. Guess what? They apologize. They do. Where I come from, sometimes you will be the one apologizing, yet you are the one who has been wronged. But now you are in that position because you need that service badly. You will be there trying to apologize, trying to explain yourself, yet yeye mwenyewe ndio amekosa. Goodness. So what I'm saying is, here you feel valued as a customer. You feel, hata kama unaenda kuspend your pesa, if you feel valued as a customer, you will always go back. You will always go back. So that's why when you come here and maybe you want to make inquiries about something, just do it online. Do it online in a way that maybe unaweza tumia AI to find prices of something, unajaribu compare. Sijika AI inaweza, but you know what I'm saying, you like una compare online. Ukifika point yenye unapiga simu now, maybe umepata number on the online website, umechukua hapo number and you are making a call just trying to inquire, you will end up buying that product because one, they have a sweet tongue. And at a point you feel indebted, you will be like, no, I don't want to cheat. You feel like you're cheating on them. Whether it's a man or a woman, they know how to talk. They know how to make you buy their services. And I'm like, I wish I had such a tongue. Yeah, so it's just about customer service. So hata ukiwaambia hizo vitu za kusema ati mnakwanga hapa, mnakwanga, so if you kitu yenyeeleza kusave ni maybe you don't have money to pay for that service at that point. Tena iwezi kusave at that point because wanaweza kuambia kona ngapi. Wanamwambia, by the way, unaweza lipa na plan. Anakuambia unaweza lipa $20 this month. If you don't have money or if you don't plan to buy that thing, just do your research and then make up your mind about, then go ahead and do it. Otherwise, you're going to buy something you never intended to buy. And it's not like they are doing it, I don't know how to say it. They're just doing their job. Hawajaribu kukukon into it or whatever you want to call it, but they're just doing their job perfectly. Imagine mtu amekuconvince kubai kitu na huko umeplan kubai hiyo kitu hiyo mwaka. Isn't that a skill? Isn't it just too perfect? I want that. Whatever is wrong with them, I want it twice. Convenience is unreal in America. Everything is just easy. American dream, right? Drive-through for food, drive-through for pharmacy, drive-through banking. You don't even need to leave your car. Yani umetoka kwa nyumba na gari, una drive, unaenda kwa pharmacy, so I think it's the same thing where you order your food, where you, kuna hizi zenye unaweza order food where you are going to personally pick it up, or you want them to deliver it to you, so you can order wakwetu wakitengeneza, so by the time unafika hapo iko ready. So drive through, you can order something online and it can arrive hata hiyo siku. Well, I understand we have some arrangements like those in Kenya, but how convenient are they? I've ordered several times na Kilimall, and I couldn't take long sana, let's say 2 weeks. So it's not really a huge difference, to be fair. It's not really a huge difference, but there's just a way kuna ka difference. And also, of course, kila room hapa iko na address, so you give your house address or your apartment address or whatever you live, ama kama unataka ikuwe dropped kwa job, you just give your address and your package will be dropped there. Convenience. Barua zikituma zinaenda tu kwa mailbox. The convenience, it's just nice. As a Kenya, barua yako ikituma inaenda kwa post office ama to the nearest primary school. Hapana, zinaenda kwa post office, and then zinaenda kwa post office, post PO box, hizo ma PO box hizo. And then kama ni primary school, kama ulipeana post box ya primary school, au ndo wanaenda wanaichukua, alafu wanaitia barua yako kwa parade. I remember when I was in primary school, barua zetu za home zilikuanga zinaitwa kwa parade, so I would go pick them up. I just remember the steamer, the bill ya steamer, every time every month zinaitwa, you get. So here, barua yako ya steamer unaenda unaipata kwa mailbox yako. Nobody knows you got a letter. Convenience. It's like America said, sit down, don't stress yourself. Opportunities are real in America. That's another thing. Opportunities are real. I mean, this is the land of opportunities. There is everything for everyone in America. It doesn't matter your level of education. There's something for everyone. I always say, apart from the disabled, people who have real issues, being jobless in America is by choice. You just don't want to work, right? It's by choice. So most people here, because we have free primary and secondary education, so most people here wanafikanga high school. And you will find most jobs wanataka tu as long as uko na high school degree. Unaona hii job inakaa kali and the pay is good, but wanataka tu kuwe na ka high school degree. Yani, so we have real opportunities here. If you're focused, if you're consistent, there are real opportunities in America. People build businesses from scratch. I'm planning to build a business, by the way. Content creators grow from nothing. Am I nothing or something? Be honest. You can literally reinvent yourself, and that's not something you find everywhere. And I respect that so much. People are generally friendly. I just gave a case of someone, the guy who helped me out when I was stuck. So he was friendly with me, and he never cared. He never really cared about thereafter. He was just friendly because I'm a human being, right? And if you're wondering, yes, he was, yeah. But I just, since we're not talking about negatives in this video, we are just focusing on the positives. Not everyone is friendly, and I think it's okay to note that. Some people might really just want to... Story for another day. People mind their businesses. I love that. I think I'm an introvert. I think. It hasn't been confirmed, but I think I am. And being an introvert, self-proclaimed introvert, I just like it when people mind their businesses. Please don't get in my business. I don't have any business in your business, and don't have any business in my own business. So I like it here because it's just aligning with me as a person. So maybe I was meant to be here because I don't like people getting in my business. Nobody's bothered about where you're going. Fine, someone might ask you where you're going, but it's just like part of building a rapport. So maybe umetoka hapo nje and you bump into a neighbor and be like, oh, come on, where are you going? And you're like, oh, I'm going to, So, and it's just part of the, ni kama salamu, and that's it. nobody's bothered about what you are wearing. You're comfortable in it, fine. Bora si kwa job, you will have to, of course, job inakwanga lay down vile unafaa mvae. Something funny, I was working penye nilikuwa na work last. Unaona vile nimevaa hivi? Prohibited. So of course, I mean, I don't look professional. Lakini short, hata ikigo shorts, zile shorts, you know what I'm saying? Shorts ziko allowed, and you're like, if you don't want me to expose my arms, why let me expose my thighs? It didn't make sense to me, but I was in Rome. I did what the Romans wanted me to do. Fine. Nobody cares about what you're wearing. Ukitaka kuvaa suti weke sijui hoodie juu during summer, nobody cares. Ukitaka kuvaa lingerie during winter, nobody cares. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. People are busy here. People are busy. Nobody bothers about what you decide to put on. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about whom you are with. Nyumbani mkiona mtu ametoka, lazima ujue nini live. I'm not trying to say you should change. I mean, that's our thing. But since I don't like that thing, so here it's like, live your life, do you, be respectful, be peaceful. Systems actually work. Coming from a country where systems, I don't know if they decided not to work or systems here work. Actually, the first few days utakuja huku, you'll be like, yani utakuwa unaona kila kitu unashtuka tu. Yeah, especially when you've never been really exposed to good life. You'll be like, unakodoa tu macho every. Ukiona kitu inapita, umeingia store unashtuka. Store ni super, unashtuka. Umeingia wapi unashtuka. Utashtuka, utatembea na eyebrows na eyebrows zinakaa hivi every time unashtuka, everything unaona unashtuka. Systems actually work. Things here are very organized. I mean, let's be honest. They are very organized. Appointments are appointments. If you have an appointment at 2 p.m., it's 2 p.m. I've ever missed appointments, yeah. Time is respected and processes are clear. You don't have to know someone to get things done. No, you just need to be... For instance, when we are talking about jobs, you just need to have the qualification that is needed. And when do jitetee poa kwa interview, you'll get the job. Unasikia? People don't have that time. At times, people might argue about this thing. Yeah, might argue on sema, kuna jobs zinapewa tu hao. Look, I don't really care. Let me just say, I have never experienced iyo kitu from hao watu. Never. When I was in UK, maybe I'm just too dumb to notice when it happens. I trained my mind to know that, hey, you look different. Hey, such things might happen. So you know what to expect. When it comes, know how to treat it. So maybe that is how I trained my mind, and I never really wanted to focus on the fact that people might treat me differently. Being treated differently by people of the other color. In fact, no, let me not get into that. So anyway, the fact that systems actually work, it's a game changer. Yani, hiyo ndo kitu, when I think about going home, narudi kwa stima kupotea, mara sijui internet iko aje, and just so many things. I have to struggle to get things done. I have to pay extra. It's not about tipping this time. It's just paying extra, kuhongana, polisi kwa barabara unahongana. I'm like, tired. When you think about going home, you're like... Another thing is we have a variety of everything. I don't know if I've already talked about jobs. We have everything for everyone. So talk of food, endless options. You can literally have whatever you want in terms of food, whatever. Simi's food your home. Why? Because everything is here. If you never watched my Saraga video where I went to shop for... It's a grocery shop, so of course I went to get some groceries. Kuna kila kitu. no mambo, everything. I don't think kuna kitu ingine home yenye nabi. Don't get me wrong, I miss you guys, but if it's about stores, the supermarkets, we have endless options. Unaendanga store ukijua hii ni store ya pombe. I don't take that thing. Unaenda store ya kununua chakula ya pets. This is kama hiyo store yenye nilienda, it's like an international store, inaitwa Saraga. Go back to that video and watch it, and you subscribe and share. You can share and do leave a comment kama hujafanya hivyo. What I'm saying is it's more of an international store. So of course America iko na people from all walks of life who are here, and everyone wants to have access to their meals. Who doesn't? That's why kuna place ya Africans, kuna place ya Asians, you don't miss home that much. You can literally be whoever you wanna be here, because we do have options. If what you really wanted to be growing up, click, you can get another option. We have options, and unapata tu vitu zimealign. Unaona? So I wish we had working systems in our country. I wish we did. There is space for everyone, and I love that. Who wouldn't? Another thing, acha hii yenye tulikuanga tunaambiwa watu education is the key to success, or hard work pays and hizo Kenya ni kama misemo, mambo ya wahenga. Here it's true, education is the key to success. Here hard work actually pays. Here time is money. What do you mean? Here time is money, because mostly you work usipo, kama unafaa uende job from 5 to 9 na uchelewe na 1 hour uende from 6 to 9, then you are not going to be paid for the hour that you weren't at work, because time is money. You lost that hour, so you're gonna lose that money. But nyumbani watu wanalipa salaries, right? Ukikosa kwenda job 1 week, I don't know. Miss sijai work nyumbani, but I know that is, you know what I'm talking about. Umechelewa kwenda job, you still get your salary. So time is not money if you look at it that way. And also the fact that we have so many degrees in Kenya, we have so many educated minds in Kenya, but we have no jobs. So telling people education is the, what I'm trying to say is time yake ya kuretire imefika, but hata ana job. Hata kama ako na job, it's just not hard enough. Unapata mtu aligraduate 10 years ago hata job. Wengine sasa wanajaribu kutafuta alternatives, wanaenda wanaamua tu acha nikue makanga, nikue nini. I'm not saying that those are not jobs, but kama mtu alienda kusomea engineering and then ameshindwa, sasa anaamua acha nikue tu manamba, ama how is it kwa manamba makanga. So you're just looking for an alternative to survive. If you were given a choice, that is not what you wanted to be in life, but now you have no choice, you have to do it. So telling me education is the key to success in Kenya, it doesn't work for everyone that way. But yani hiyo kwa sure utafanya utaenda shule, ugraduate, upate job. You're sure hard work pays. You're sure when you perform well, you're gonna be rewarded or whatever. You're just sure. Some things are just predictable here. What I'm saying is just effort is visible. Is effort visible in Kenya? Maybe in some places, not all. But here, it's visible everywhere. There's so many people who have huge bills to pay. To an extent, unaona efforts zako, they are not visible. And that is not the point. The point is your efforts are visible. It's just that you have so many bills to settle. So there are people who even go to an extent of having extra shifts, and just, we gotta survive. If you work hard, people notice. Like I said, unakuwa rewarded and you feel good, you're motivated to work harder. If you're good at something, you can actually grow in the area because systems are working. Systems actually work. So you can be whatever you want to be. I'm not trying to say that this place is perfect. I don't think there's any perfect place. But the possibility is there. There are high chances of you succeeding in your area. And that is what matters. It's good to be here. There are things I'm still confused about, but I'm working on them. But there are so many things that genuinely make life easier, better, and enjoyable. And I think it's important to talk about both. Not just what's wrong and not what's right. Don't forget, this is ssidi.ka's diary. Here, we don't just watch, we come along. What have you heard about America? What? Is it good or bad? What do you love about this place? even if you've never been here, at least there's something you've heard about America and you love it. Or maybe there's something you don't like about America. I mean, don't talk about guns. Nikuulize, so you mean huja subscribe? What did I ever do to you? What did I do to you to deserve this treatment from you? Please subscribe, leave a comment, like, share. Sio umesikia tu hapa vizuri. I want to be what I wanna be. This is what I wanna be. Okay, anyway, have a good one.